We are in the Iowa Wrestling Room. More importantly, isn't where we are, it's what time it is. It's completely dark out. Some street lamps and the headlights are all that got us here. I'm gonna guess it's about 6:45 in the morning, but -13 is what I was told temperature-wise. We kind of slid in here, and nobody seemed surprised by that. Everything was normal. In fact, when we got here, the doors were all locked. We had to have somebody come to get us while we're in a bitter chill, and nobody really seemed to notice that either. And I will tell you one thing. It doesn't matter if you want to go back to Rocky's opponent in number 4, or if you want to come to this year's NCAA tournament, no great wrestling story takes place without a little snow.
So you're in here and you're wrestling and you want it all in one thing. When he's going to be wrestling with me, I got to take it here. Now I'm going to start to get to where I can wrestle again. He's attacking my arms, but look at the angle I have. And that's what's going to set you up for your whatever, foot sweeps, drop, drag. See the difference there? So get in there. When you're drilling, I want you to relax. Stay there, stay there, stay there. I want you to relax. You're not going to take him down from right there to where he's face planted on his belly and his face in a quarter of a second. You're going to have to work hard to get there. So you're going to work on that angle. Okay, go back though. Before, that's too easy because he had head. He had head, yeah. So now it's not just one, just because you're drilling that it's going to be one hole and I just throw him on the ground. He's going to fight too. At least he's going to keep coming. But use your shoulder. Watch. Again, get your head. Use your shoulder to get it over. See that? It's how many times you had to go 4 times there to get that? That's the psychology of it. He's not going to just, not going to be like this. It's going to be using your shoulder, using your feet, getting over him, climbing up into that stick. Even here, I'm not done. I got his head out, but if I stop, he's going to, see that? I'm not done in here. I'm not done. I continue. Even when I'm on that leg. Continue. See that?
Yeah.
And that's what you're missing in your life. So it makes sense. Now easy. Yeah, not about. There you go. Keep coming. Good. Very good. And when I say easy, I don't mean be easy on him. You know that. It's you gotta be calm. It will come. But it comes with moving your feet, being down in your stance. Oh, he stumbled. Why did he stumble? Yeah, see how it works? He almost fell over just from the work you're doing on the drill. And then you get 100 reps a day for 30 days. What's the math on that? 3,000 times. And then when you're going live, he'll fall. Maybe. Understand? All right, I got Voinovich is coming in. Finish up on your own. You guys are rolling. All right, and then you got to get what you need to. This is Coy Griebel from North Dakota and Joey Kennedy from Minnesota. Watch your backside there. Hey, easy though. You feel like you want to pick it up and I want to go harder and harder. It's good, but it's the technique side first. Get the reps, learn the reps from your position, and then you can pick it up like that. But you gave away. You're like this, trying to get that angle now. And then when you go to drag, your arm's going to be, the leg's going to be over there, and you're going to be like this. See, I got to move. I got to keep my knees bent. I got to move in there. Make sense? So we're working on, well, he's a young kid, and he didn't heed some advice early. So that's where it started. And now he came to us yesterday frustrated about some things that he's doing. And so we're got to teach him to get his legs back. We got to teach him to stay down in the stance, move his feet, move his hands, the things that he already knows. But when frustration comes in, then he wants to go the way of the world, so to say. And all of a sudden now he's standing straight up. He's not using his power. He's not using his strength. So like he's up in here. And then when a guy grabs him, or when he grabs a guy, then he'll push him off. And then all it does is it rolls into a really frustrating practice for him yesterday against Schriever. And the fundamentals were just like tossed in the garbage can because of frustration. So you talk to him about, okay, but we got to deal with the frustration first. You want to drill it out, I'll drill it out of you. But you got to learn how to deal with the frustration. So we had a 12 or a 15-minute conversation this morning before we started the drill. And then here we are now. And he's looking okay. It starts with strong spirit, emotional stability, mental toughness, the mindset. And then now the physical will come. That's how I was able to, halfway succeed in the sport and, be able to get to places where I could at least contend for Olympic, world, and NCAA championships.
I've never seen a wrestling room like this.
They were, the thing is, we didn't take any tax money. We didn't take any regent money. They were like, our administration, and rightfully so, we're not putting a shovel in the ground until you get the money.
Wow.
And then Tom was like, all right, let's go then. And we went and got the money. We had great support from our foundation people, Kevin Collins and a handful of other people over there. And then, Bob Nichols and Gotchke, the whole facility, the Gotchke Training Center. And then it fell into place. And we had a lot of 7-figure donors. And
It's incredible.
yeah, awesome.
I mean, I would have to think like with a recruit, if you bring somebody here, they do what I just did. Wow.
Maybe, but hopefully not. It's not this.
Sure.
It's this.
Sure.
So, and you know that.
Yep.
This is great, but like we say, steel locker, cement floor mentality, and provide this so that we have good safety, great training environment, rooms warm, got a strength room, got a recovery room area. It's a full village, it's a full town, it's a full community, It's been awesome.
It is awesome.
What's the wrestle-off process like?
They earn their way. The wrestle-off is more in the beginning of the year, and then there's a head-to-head and some couple tournaments, and then maybe the soldier salute, and right after Christmas, there's a tournament, and then that head-to-head, and then sometimes you have injuries with guys that are, strong candidates or strong All-Americans, so you're getting them back online, and then you decide. If you earn your way and you do your job, you're going to have the spot, and it's not about the spot. Most of these guys in here, and I can't speak for them, but maybe they can tell you, it's not about the spot. It's about winning the national title. If I come in here to be the best wrestler on the planet, I'm going to have the spot. That's just natural, right? If I can whip everybody's tail in the world, then I'm going to put the black and gold singlet on, and I'm going to wear the Hawkeye Wrestling Club freestyle singlet. I'm going to go win Olympic, world, and gold medal, NCAA gold medal. That's how it works. And I think that guy right there knows it. I think these guys know it. I think they know it. They've been communicated to that. So hopefully their memories are long. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that how you do it?
It's an interesting mentality. I have often wondered how you get guys to come into a room when they don't even know if they're going to be a starter, but Iowa seems to do that every year, and the guys all like each other. So I go around the room, I talk to your guys, they all like each other. They don't see it like they're fighting each other, it's fighting for each other. It's a cultural deal, but it's amazing here.
It is. It's a good culture, and these guys are brothers. They really are, and Spencer said that. I remember that second year that he won, and Sam Stoll was carrying around on his shoulders to all the media interviews, and Spencer said, we're brothers, and that's exactly right. And even our guys that have come in on the NIL, they're brothers. They're awesome people. Parko's one of our best spiritual leaders. He gathers a group. We pray before every match now with him. Instead of being separate, it's collective and stuff like that. And then you have, like a guy like Buchanan who came in on NIL, is phenomenal. He's one of the nicest kids I've ever been around, coaching-wise. And when I say kid, he's a freaking young man. And then we got the guys that we've recruited that have been with us the entire way, like Drake Ayala. And he's kind of the alpha leader, and he puts his arm around you when he needs it, and he kicks you in the butt when you need it. And it is a great culture. It's awesome to be around. It's awesome to see these guys come together and support.
Okay, so Iowa's got this cheater. Supposedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but this guy's cheating. Gabe Arnold. So he's the U20 star. He's been calling out Carter Starocci. But Gabe is doing some kind of a trick with his knee pad. He puts the knee pad on, but then he turns it the other way. So now you've got the thin part on his knee. You've got the thick part back here. I don't know. People say it makes him more explosive. They say they shoot in. You can't grab him. There's an extra couple inches. The guy is dirty. It is a dirty, filthy move. I need to ask somebody that would know about it. And look at who I run into. It's Gabe. Are you cheating with that knee pad? Are you using that knee pad to be cheating?
You know, I honestly wish I could say I was, but more than anything, it's like, so I turn it backwards because the bulky part of the knee pad, so I've torn my meniscus a few times and a part of it's missing, so it basically just gives me an extra buffer, so that way, like, when I'm in scrambles or stuff like that, like, I'm able to go farther back on my knee and stuff like that, so.
Now, I got to tell you, I tore a meniscus, so I know exactly what you're talking about. One thing with meniscus, you can't bend it all the way, but if you get it real close, you're fine. Yeah. I tore my meniscus sitting on I was trying to sit on we call it my haunches, because I had a John Smith poster up. And John, we shoot that high crotch. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's like this iconic photo, so I was trying to do that with my knees in my garage, tore my meniscus trying to just get into a position, be like John Smith was doing. I knew you weren't cheating, by the way, but that was a massive talk at Gill Coliseum when you guys came out very early in the year. It might have been your first duel of the year. Yep. You came and took on the Beavers, and people were talking about that. Turn his knee pad, ref. Look at his knee pad. It's interesting.
That's great stuff. That's great stuff.